I am an experienced mobster. The bartender, so Umberto, sitting here. But let's talk to the bartender first. He is quietly doing his job. It amuses you to think how long it's been since you've seen one in a legal setting back home.
Hi there. What's good to drink here?
He stares at you blankly.
Do you speak English?
No?
Right. Well, no drinks for me then, I guess.
No English, huh? No habla inglés? No? The sign appears to advertise some local brand of rum. And gin. Vodka. Wow. That's a good painting. Depicts a lush Caribbean evening scene. Okay, now... Umberto. He's a very colorfully dressed man. His casual attitude leads you to believe that he is a regular patron of this establishment.
Mind if I join you for a moment?
Not at all. Please, have a seat.
The name's Alfie Banks, by the way.
Humberto Suarez. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Banks.
You seem like a man with taste. You in here regularly?
I am, yes. I find this place is an excellent spot to unwind. Aside from that, we get many tourists like yourself in here, which gives me the chance to practice my English.
And you're speaking very good English. I'm impressed.
Can you tell me anything about Manny Morales?
I see him in here regularly, but I've rarely spoken with him. People of that sort are not the type I wish to associate with. I'm sure you understand.
I had a little chat with the girl outside. She says you owe her some money.
I'm sure I have no idea what you are talking about.
Is that so?
Mr. Banks, if you wish to come in here and join me for drinks, that is one thing. But to blatantly insult my honor by implying that I would hire that floozy?
Relax, it was just a question. I meant no harm by it.
Alright, I'll buy you a drink.
Listen, I feel bad about what I said earlier. Can I make it up to you by getting you a drink?
I won't say no to that. What are we drinking?
We are drinking vodka? Yeah, I don't know.
Vodka?
You didn't strike me as a vodka drinker. No matter. Arturo, dos vodkas!
Those vodkas, Arturo. Gracias. Cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Banks. That was quite enjoyable. If you'd like to have some more, I will not say no.
Yeah, why not? We'll mix it up.
Mind if I join you for a moment?
Not at all. Please, have a seat.
How about we have another drink?
Excellent. What are we drinking?
Gin.
How about some gin?
Not one of my preferred choices, but I will indulge your tastes. Arturo, dos ginebras!
I do have that sedative, but he is staring right at me, guys. He's staring at my face. How are we going to slip this tiny little pill into the cup? Into his cup. Butch, I need your help. Is there a way? Guys, is there a way? He is watching me so closely. What do we do? There's an ashtray here. It has an old cigar butt. You don't smoke and you don't feel like carrying around someone else's old cigar butt. Cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Banks. That was quite enjoyable. If you'd like to have some more, I will not say no.
Okay, let me try this door here. What is this? A restroom? What? The slot is currently open. Through it, you can see an office, but not who is on the other side of the door. What is this?
Hello?
Wow. Okay. That worked perfectly. Can I slip the pill into one of the bottles? Bartender... Start the Butch.
Butch, let's talk a minute.
I need a diversion, Butch.
What is it?
Distraction, yep.
Could you deal with Umberto? He's not very cooperative.
Sorry, kid, but this ain't the USA. I'm not much for starting international incidents just for the hell of it. I'm not getting my hands dirty here unless I absolutely have to.
And I'm not asking you to.
Butch, I need you to help me out with a distraction.
What do you need me to do?
Get Umberto's attention while I'm sitting at the table. I'll give you the signal when I'm ready.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Let's get back to it. Mind if I join you for a moment?
Not at all. Please, have a seat.
Let's order a drink.
How about we have another drink?
Excellent. What are we drinking?
A whiskey.
Some whiskey, perhaps.
An interesting choice. Arturo, tráeme dos whiskies.
Tráeme dos whiskies. Tráeme. Alright, now, Butch, now, ahora. Discreetly wave your hand behind your chair, giving Butch the signal.
Excuse me, do you speako the English? I want el drinko, pronto.
Wow.
Really? Such rudeness.
Oh, it's my chance. It's my chance, guys. Yes. Alright, cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Banks. That was quite enjoyable. If you'd like to have some more, I will not say no.
Ooh, yeah, Umberto. He's fast asleep as he cannot hold his liquor. Am I going to steal his wallet? Search Umberto's jacket and find 20 Cuban pesos. Perfect. Hasta luego, Umberto.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you need, darling?
Thank you for your time.
See you later, handsome.
Just give her the money.
This is what Umberto was carrying. I hope it's enough to settle his debt.
It will have to do. If you want to get into C. Morales, just knock on the door and tell whoever opens the slot that Rosalinda sent you.
Got it. Thank you.
Rosalinda, that is your name. Alright, thank you for your help.
Rosalinda sent me.
It worked.
Well, this don't look so good.
Wait, is he? Wait! He's shot.
What the hell
He's
happened
dead.
here?
Looks like our friend got himself a bad case of lead poisoning.
He doesn't look like he's been dead very long, but I didn't hear any shots.
Something ain't right here. This has setup written all over it.
I'll have a look around, see if I can find anything that might tell us more.
Oh boy. Are we in trouble? The chair has been tipped over. Whoever was sitting in it must have stood up from it very quickly. So whoever was
Someone
opening
beat
the...
us to the punch, it seems.
Yeah, whoever opened the door, he jumped through the window. Yeah, so whoever opened the door, that was the killer. And he escaped through the window, I suppose, the open window. There's no other exit except the window. Window is locked. Is locked? Huh? What?
These windows are the only other possible way out of here, and they're both locked.
Is there a secret passage? Or maybe it is a self-inflicted gunshot wound? The former Manny Morales is slumped over in his chair, a single bullet hole in his forehead. It seems he got on somebody's bad side. Can we see the gun? Can we find the gun? And papers are strewn across Morales' desk. They don't seem to be anything interesting. Globe. Drawers. Nothing interesting. A map. Can we move the painting? On the wall is a map of the Western Caribbean and Southeastern United States, on which several red lines have been marked, and these must be Morales' supply routes.
Not right now, Banks. I'm thinking.
So... I don't see any other hotspots here, guys. Fallen papers? Handwritten notes. You search through the notes, but they are all written in Spanish. However, there is one in which the name Tom Walsh appears several times.
So Morales at least knew Fatty existed. Maybe he was expecting us. So Morales was meeting with someone already, even though he knew about Fatty. Wait a minute. Butch, we've been so wrapped up in figuring out what happened that we forgot the most obvious question. If Morales was already dead when we got here, then who opened the door?
Gentlemen,
Oh my god!
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but the Havana rum running trade is currently under new management.
Okay, this guy is wearing my old suit. It's the same one! The same size, the same color. Anyway, who are
Who
you?
the hell are you supposed to be?
I'm the new boss.
Same as the old boss, I'd wager.
Be quiet, Yankee.
Why did you kill Morales?
It was time for a change of the business. He held a monopoly on rum export for far too many years now, not giving others like me a chance to shine. I would say that was rather unfair, wouldn't you?
We came here to make a deal on behalf of Fatty Walsh back in Miami.
Yes, I know this. I'm sorry, but as the new head of the business, I will have to politely decline your offer.
I don't think Fatty will be too pleased by that.
That's not my problem. I have more reputable clients I can deal with. Walsh is nothing to me.
You sure about that, Chico?
Please, put the gun away. There is no need for this nonsense. There will be no deal with Walsh. That is final. Now please, be on your way before I...
Whoa!
What did you do that for?
The asshole deserved it. Now let's get out of here before these Cubans start asking questions.
We're in trouble.
This is just great. Another assignment gone to pot. You really need to work on that itchy trigger finger of yours, Butch.
Look, I said I was sorry.
Is that what we're supposed to say to Fatty? Sorry, we couldn't make the deal because Butch shot the guy in the face?
Banks, I'm really starting to...
Gentlemen, please. I've heard married couples bigger or less than you two.
Stay out of this, would you?
Fine. If you want to go back to your boss of failure, I will.
What are you talking about?
The man who went in and killed Morales was Rogelio Vargas, the only other major rum runner in town. His takeover attempt has been a long time coming. The other night, Morales told me about his meeting with Fatty Walsh's men. I knew Vargas hated Walsh and would make his move if he knew about the deal. So I tipped him off. Vargas took care of Morales, and you took care of Vargas, as I expected.
So
What?
you played us all.
You?
Isn't it obvious? There is now a vacancy in the bootleg rum trade. You can go home and tell your boss I'll be happy to open up a route for him.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Let's go, Butch. I'm starting to see why you and Havana don't get along.
Oh man.
So, we still on for next week, Rosa?
Wouldn't miss it for anything, handsome.
Do they know each other? Okay, I don't think so. Oh my lord. March 1929. Who the heck was that? Hopefully not Rosalina.
Huh? Fine, I'm coming.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting this. In this game. Who is this? It's the girl you brought back to your hotel room last night. You think her name might start with A, D, or was it a B? Oh well, it doesn't really matter now. Okay, I don't think we are in Havana anymore. We're no longer in Cuba, so that's not Rosalina. Yeah, for a second I thought that was Butch. Alright, hello. Who is it?
What?
Boss wants to see you. Says it's important.
Fine, tell him I'll be up in a few minutes.
Who is that?
Mrs. Grundy, come to tell us the party's over.
Oh, forget that noise. Just come back to bed.
Afraid I can't. I'm not in the habit of ignoring orders from upstairs.
Fine. Your loss.
And who the heck are you? I don't know you. Now is not the time to be cleaning up. Shall we go take a shower? I need a shower. Oh, wow. That quick, huh? Alright, goodbye. I'll just leave her be.
Will you be long, handsome?
I don't want to see you again, lady. But I will play along.
Not to worry, sweetheart. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Why don't you go ahead and freshen up for when I get back?
Yes, sir.
Glad you could step away from the broads and booze long enough to come see me.
Are you gonna give me a hard time, or are you gonna tell me what needs to be done?
Hey, easy now. No need to throw an ing-bang over there. Here's the problem. I've been hearing about some chump out in the swamp brewing his own moonshine and trying to compete with me. The day some classless redneck pulls one over on Fatty Walsh is the day I die. I need you to go out there, find his shack, and sabotage his operation.
The Everglades are huge. How am I supposed to find one shack in the middle of all that swampland?
You'll find a way. There's a camp of prospectors settled near the start of the Tamiami Trail. They'll probably know a thing or two.
Right. I'll take care of it.
Oh, and before you go, take this. It can be pretty hairy out there, so if you run into any trouble, you won't be left high and dry.
Finally seeing fit to give me my own gun, huh?
It's been long enough. You've earned it. Now get out there and see what you can find.
Wow, my own gun? Wow, my own gun? Are you kidding me? My very first gun, it surprises me that it's taken so long for me to be able to carry one of these. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm not trigger friendly. So I probably won't use the gun. So a new location here. Miami Trail? Miami. Prospector. And a machete. Ooh. Is that his machete? Just lying around. Machete stuck into the ground here. The land prospectors must use it to clear out the brush. You mean a bush?
Could I borrow your machete?
Can't imagine a fancy suit like yourself using one of these. Go ahead. It'll be fun to watch.
I'm not using it. I'm just collecting the weapon. Put it into a display case. The tent seems to be where the prospectors hang their hats. They've got no business snooping around inside the tent. The man looks as though he's spent a very long time out here.
Hello, sir.
What do you want, city boy?
What exactly are you doing out here?
Trying to find something of value. This land's been worthless since the hurricane in '26, but it might be good for farming. Haven't had too much luck so far.
Anything I should know about the Everglades?
Well, it's full of critters that just love to take a bite out of your fancy suit. I wouldn't stray too far from here unless you got good reason to.
You seem like a man who's seen a fair bit. Do you know of any moonshine runners set up out here?
Moonshine? I never touch the stuff myself. You got the wrong person if you're looking for it.
It's not quite like that. Let's just say I'm looking for one particular individual for other reasons.
Well, now, I ain't gonna ask too many questions, 'cause you city folk don't bring nothing but trouble. But I can tell you the surest way to find a moonshine runner is to follow the smoke.
Smoke?
Sure. The stills let up an awful lot of smoke. They try and hide it so the law won't catch them, see? But they usually leave some sort of instructions on how to find them as a backup. Matter of fact, I found this old piece of paper behind a tree the other day. Maybe it'll come in useful to you.
I see. Thanks for the information. I'll be going now.
Go on, get.
Wow. Old piece of paper. Yeah, it. How many times I gotta tell ya? It's under the road? Under the rock? Under the robot? Under the road? The barrels probably contain some sort of preserved food for survival out here. Yeah, this guy's surprisingly helpful. Wasn't expecting him to help us like that. Giving us that piece of clue. Anyway, we are moving on to the glades.